Morning, everybody. It's Bobby. I hope you had a great weekend. All is wonderful here at the club at Horseshoe Bay. I'm out here on number 10 at Apple Rock because the driving range is packed. I'm happy to see all those smiling faces playing golf on this brisk morning. And I have for you a tip that has to do with the right arm at the top of the backswing. And if you happen to be deficient in this area in which I will provide some details about, then you might pick up 20 yards, which is going to do what? That's going to make your next shot shorter too. And who wants 20 more yards? We all do. This has to do with getting that arm into a position from which you can deliver the club powerfully. Now, if left to your own devices, you would probably do this correct. But so much is made by so many of this need to get the right elbow close to the body and the downswing that people are afraid to ever let it separate. And as a result of that, people just don't get into the ideal spot. Now, let's describe this for a moment. Let's think about this. If I were going to hit something with my hand right out here in front of me, I would have to take my hand back to some place. The question is, where would I take it if I really wanted to smack something right here? Well, I wouldn't take it halfway. That wouldn't give me any time to generate speed. I would take it to a spot where this elbow was pointed at the guy behind me. This right elbow is pointed down and behind me. And from there, two things can happen. Number one, I've created a big enough arc so that I have time to gather momentum, which means more what? More speed, more power. But not only that, because that arc is so long made by my arm, that gives my body a chance to clear and get into the shot also. If I only took it back here, well, heck, I'm already into impact. My body doesn't have any time to do anything. And so lots of times people don't shift their weight, they don't rotate, all because they didn't put themselves into a position where they might have time to do so. All right? And so how does that relate to the golf swing? It's exactly the same. I want to get this golf club into a position where it's not close to my body. The right elbow's pointed at the guy behind me on the range. And if I do that, then my legs and my body have time to contribute to the strike, and all is better. First swing of the day. We'll see how this goes, but I'm going to try to get that elbow into a power-producing position, and I know that's going to add some zip to this little 8-iron I have here. And it certainly did. That was a good strike. I hit it just a little bit heavy, but I can tell you I had some club head speed, and I can tell you you will too. And so if you want to pick up some yards and you haven't been doing it, finish your backswing. Get that right elbow to a spot that's behind you. That will give your body time to work and add some zip to your tee shots. I want to thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next week.